The widow of a South Yorkshire man killed on a so-called smart motorway has dismissed a new video advising motorists how to use them as patronising and unreal.
Claire Mercer's husband Jason died in June 2019 when an HGV crashed into him and another driver on the M1 near their home in Rotherham. They'd stopped after a minor collision, but there was no hard shoulder to take refuge on. Earlier this month, the government paused the rollout of all lane-running motorways until more safety data is available.
Well, now National Highways has produced a short video giving drivers tips and advice on how to drive on smart motorways.
If your vehicle has a problem or you get into trouble on the motorway, stay calm and try to exit at the next junction or motorway service area. If that's not possible, where you can, go left, get safe and get help.
You should go left into an emergency area, hard shoulder, left-hand verge or A road lay-by.
Well, we spoke to Claire Mercer about that video at her home today, and she reiterated her view that smart motorways should never have been introduced in the first place.
If they'd told us exactly what they were going to do at the start, we would have objected and got them knocked on the head before they could say, we've spent so much money on these, we can't possibly not do it. So they're having their cake and eating it. They're sneaking them in by the back door and they're educating the user on them 15 years after they came in broad sweeps.
A little earlier, I spoke to Mel Clark from National Highways and the TV presenter Otis Dealey, who you heard in the video there, along with Susie Perry. I started by asking them how important they thought this new video initiative is.
It's really important that people access these videos to understand the driving environment and what to do on the rare occasion that you break down on our network.
And Otis, what drew you into getting involved in this?
The tech involved. So smart motorways use and utilise lots of new technologies to help make that passageway from A to B on a smart motorway a little bit smoother. So there are motion sensors, there are cameras which use a higher resolution than any cameras they've had before. So these are enhanced roadways to help you move from one space to another.
We've asked you if we can put a question to you from Claire Mercer, who lost her husband Jason on a smart motorway in South Yorkshire, just outside of Sheffield. This is what she's had to say this morning and would like an answer from you.
How can this be a safe system when a simple vehicle fault means you have to dial 999? And even then, how do the emergency services get through 4 lanes of stood traffic to you?
So that's a good question. And actually all of these features are interconnected to actually support those exact concerns that were laid out by Mrs. Mercer. Every casualty on our network is a tragedy, and these systems have been designed to try and reduce that. And we know that smart motorways and the new safety features do reduce fatalities and casualties on some of the busiest stretches of our roads. Our emergency services are directly connected to our control rooms. We're introducing stop vehicle detection on all of these stretches, those where there is no hard shoulder, and that actually allows an alert to go into our regional operating centre and actually allows a sign and a signal to be set within 20 seconds of somebody stopping on our network.
But Mel, with all due respect, and I'm sure you are aware of this, I'm not sure whether Otis is, that the Midas system that Otis has talked about and extolled the virtues of wasn't operating in the correct area when Jason Mercer died. His crash and his death happened between 2 points of a loop. So therefore this great system isn't great in that it doesn't pick up everything.
So it's a series of sort of interlinked safety features.
So that's what happened in this case. That's exactly what happened. Midas didn't see them on the motorway.
I think what's important is, and to understand, is that smart motorways are the most scrutinised bit of our roads network. And in terms of fatality rates, they are some of the safest roads on our network.
Again, I ask this with the utmost respect, but Mrs. Mercer has said to us this morning that the video is extremely patronising and dismissive, and it does not represent reality. How do you answer that?
So we need to be able to help people understand how smart motorways work and that safe system of work. And we need to find a way of doing that that helps everybody kind of understand how that all operates.
Patronising and dismissive, Ortis?
Look, I've been described as patronising and dismissive throughout my career. What I do and the way I broadcast works for some people. It doesn't work for everyone. It was never our intention to set out and make a video, an information video at that caused discomfort or insult, emotional injury to anybody. I can't apologise for that because that's the way I do what I do. And I'm sorry that somebody sees it that way.
Finally, Mel, would you like to apologise to Mrs Mercer this evening about what happened to her husband?
I think we deeply regret any incidents that happen on our roads. We continue to focus on safety as our number one priority as an organisation, and that is what we will carry on doing.
Mel Clark and Ortis Dealey, thank you very much indeed for your time today. And that was Mel and Ortis.